I mean, you gotta understand, can't underestimate the underdog, bro. He's hungry, you know what I mean? They wasn't giving him no credit. They were making it see it was a slouch, you could run over. You can't do that in boxing. Anything can happen.
Come on, I mean, it was
Yeah, it was a great fight. Roach had something that we all wasn't expecting. He might have had power. His distance was good. He came in ready, prepared to fight, and he showcased that. And man, we had a good.
It was a close fight.
I'm not surprised the way Lamont fought. I knew Lamont was going to come to fight. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. He did a good job. He fought a great fight.
What went wrong with Tank Davis? I mean, I was
what was wrong with him?
Out.
Every night in boxing is not your best, you feel me? But
All I'm happy for. I want money tonight.
Shakur, tell us something, bro. Like, what did you think about the decision?
I ain't gonna shit on him.
Okay.
We still gotta see each other. He say he wanna fight me, so we gonna fight.
But what do you think about the decision?
I told him I won.
You thought Lamont won. Got you. I'll talk to you later.
Oh my God! We just watched boxing history. Hey,
Hacer un mejor trabajo y no tener margen de error.
There you go. So basically, he just says he went for Roach, you know, to win the fight. It was a close decision, but you know, he did have Roach winning, and ultimately, in terms of himself, you know, he thinks that if he were to get the rematch, he just wouldn't allow it to end in the judges' hands. Like, it wouldn't be a close decision next time.
never know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
that's why I say in boxing it's better for you to just fight the best. Because if you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with a lesser of a name, and you're supposed to win or a performance like this, it hurts your resume a little bit. To the fans, not to the people who love you, but you know.
If Tank hits real hard, but the guy can take it, doesn't really matter. And I thought Roach was brilliant tonight. He had a good game plan, but those early rounds are what haunts him. He's gonna lay up at night that he wasn't a little more aggressive early on, because early on.
Yeah, history, you gotta love it. What do you think about Tank versus obviously?
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. You know, they grew up nearby.
Shawn Porter gave his thoughts on Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. And according to him, Roach is a good fighter who could cause problems to Tank. Porter focused on their amateur history, where Davis had beaten Roach twice. He said that experience could either give Roach more confidence because he knows what to expect, or make him doubt himself before the fight even starts. Porter believed Roach had to stay mentally strong to survive Davis's power.
When you've tasted that before, and you know what it feels like, and you know what it looks like, and all that kind of stuff, it's much different from it being your first time getting hit with that kind of power, your first time seeing that kind of speed and that kind of
This might be a fight until he gets hit, Porter said. Then again, he's tasted that before, so if he gets hit and doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands. His point was clear. If Roach could handle Davis's punches and keep fighting, things could get interesting. However, Porter also pointed out that while Roach has improved, Davis has evolved into one of the most dangerous punchers in the sport. He emphasized that power isn't just about strength, it's about precision, timing, and knowing when to land the perfect shot. Davis has perfected that, and if Roach isn't careful, it could be a short night for him.
It was a close fight. Obviously, I thought I won. There was like an incident where a point got taken from both of us, and it only should have been him. or whatever the case may be. And we sent the tape to UFC.
While Porter focused on Roach's mentality, British welterweight contender Conor Benn took a different approach. Ben has been vocal about Davis not fighting the toughest competition available. He didn't hold back, saying Davis avoids real threats and prefers easier fights. You know these other fighters that he should be fighting. You know he doesn't want those fights. He wants to retire, Ben claimed. He felt that Davis was more focused on protecting his undefeated record than proving himself against the best in the division. Many boxing fans have debated this, wondering if Davis is choosing his fights carefully instead of taking on top challengers. Ben has always been outspoken, and he didn't hesitate to call out Davis's decision-making.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fights that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah. So don't come and but don't come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him.
He's got all the talent in the world, but what's the point if he's not fighting the best? What's the point of being the man if you're not proving it? Ben continued. This sentiment has been echoed by many critics who believe that Davis has yet to face a truly elite challenge in his prime. They argue that while he has fought some solid names, he has not gone after the biggest threats in his weight class. With Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Vasily Lomachenko all available, many wonder why Davis is fighting Roach instead of one of them.
I guess his influence from Floyd, where he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do. He doesn't care about, pleasing the fans, so to speak. Mm-hmm. It's about money, his legacy, and I respect that, because when it's all said and done, the fans, they're not going to take care of you, right? So
Despite these criticisms, Davis remains focused. He has never been one to back down from a fight, and he doesn't care what people say. He brushed off Roach's confidence, making it clear he didn't see him as a real threat. Roach is in for a rude awakening for sure, Davis said. He's trying to psych himself up, but it comes down to skill. Whoever is the most skilled fighter will be the winner. Davis's confidence comes from his record, knockout power, and years of experience at the highest level. He has stopped almost every opponent he has faced, and he believes Roach will be no different.
Little clips, like you see how him was talking, and then somebody else talked his crew. Mm-hmm. That's what get me up. That's what make me I always want to prove to somebody that I'm they not who they are.
Roach, however, sees things differently. He is coming into this fight determined to shock the world. He is currently on a 6-fight winning streak and believes this is his moment to prove himself. Moving up in weight to challenge Davis is a big risk, but Roach says he is ready for it. The stakes are higher, but I just want to go hard. That's about it, Roach said. I've trained to be in the best physical and mental shape I can possibly be in. This is everything for me, and becoming a 2-division champion would be a dream come true for me. Roach knows he will have to take Davis's best shots and keep coming forward. Many fighters have crumbled under Davis's power, but Roach is confident he won't be one of them.
It was like you have a different confidence than most other people. Where do you feel like that comes from?
That's just how I'm wired, bro. I ain't never backed down from nothing. I damn sure ain't never wanted to come second to anything.
Teofimo Lopez has also been critical of Davis's career choices. Lopez believes Davis has been fighting lower-level opponents for too long and needs to face elite competition. Against who? Who has he really fought? Lopez asked. You look good against certain types of fighters, but when you step up, it's a different story. Lopez wasn't necessarily saying Roach is a weak opponent, but he questioned whether Davis was truly challenging himself.
Gervonta come out of that box yet. You know what I'm saying? They're about to put him with a guy at 130 pounds. Whether he's a champion or not, you're getting a guy lighter than you to come up and weight to make you look good again. You know what I'm saying?
Lopez knows what it means to step up and take risks. He beat Vasily Lomachenko when many thought he couldn't, proving himself as one of the best in the division. That's why he wants to see Davis do the same. Lopez believes Davis has the skills and power to be great, but he needs to prove it against top fighters. This fight against Roach might not be the test Lopez wants to see, but he'll be watching to see if Davis dominates or struggles. Lopez also didn't hesitate to suggest that Davis is being protected by his team. They're careful with how they move him, Lopez said. I get it, it's business, but at some point you gotta stop babysitting and let him fight the best.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. It is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Shakur Stevenson wasn't left out of the party. Stevenson has never been shy about calling out Davis, often saying Davis avoids real competition. He respects Roach but thinks Davis's power and experience will be too much. However, Stevenson still called for Davis to fight bigger names. "I don't duck, no smoke," Stevenson said. "I don't care who it is. If they think they are better than me, then we can fight." This was a clear message directed at Davis, hinting that if Davis wants to prove himself, he should fight someone like Stevenson next. Stevenson knows Davis versus Roach will be an exciting fight, but he believes Davis should be facing the very best, not just the next contender in line.
I'm not looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont. Like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's a real good fight.
Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing and a 4-division world champion, was also asked about Davis versus Roach. Canelo didn't give a long breakdown, but he made it clear that experience matters in big fights. He praised Davis's ability to perform under pressure and noted that Roach was stepping into deep waters. "Davis has been in big fights. He knows how to handle the moment," Canelo said. "Roach is a good fighter, but this is different. We will see how he handles it." Canelo understands what it means to face elite competition and believes that Roach will need to do something special to win. He didn't completely count out Roach, but he implied that Davis's experience and composure would be a big advantage.
Boxer. For everybody to be talking shit to Gervonta, it don't be coming out good for them, my nigga. I'm just keeping it real.
He obviously a superstar, but just cause it's who he is, this don't change no program that I got going on. I'm here to win. I've been coming to win, and I think the same result gonna happen on December the 14th.
Terrence Crawford, the undisputed welterweight champion and one of the most skilled fighters in the world, also shared his thoughts. Crawford respects Davis's power, but thinks Roach has a chance if he fights smart. "It's all about the game plan," Crawford said. "You can't just go in there looking for a knockout. You gotta box, you gotta be smart." Crawford knows from experience that power isn't everything. He has faced dangerous punchers before and used his skills to break them down. If Roach can avoid getting hit with big shots early, Crawford believes he might be able to make the fight competitive. Well, what can you say about the fight? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more.